On a quiet night in October 1970, a 28-year-old court reporter named Nancy Bennallack went to bed in her Sacramento apartment. She was vibrant, full of life, and just weeks away from her wedding to the love of her life. She was at the very peak of her life, with a future full of promise. But that future was taken from her in a shocking act of violence that has haunted her family for more than 5 decades. When Nancy didn't show up for work the next morning, a co-worker sent her son to check on her. He found her body in her bedroom, a horrific scene where she had been attacked repeatedly with a knife, almost to the point of fatal mutilation. Investigators quickly determined the killer had gained entry through her balcony. But one of the most chilling details was that the killer had taped his fingertips, presumably in a calculated attempt to avoid leaving fingerprints. It was a move that spoke of a cold, methodical mind. Yet for all his careful planning, the killer made one critical mistake. He cut himself during the attack, perhaps when Nancy fought back with her hands and left a trail of his blood drops from her apartment, down her balcony and across the parking lot. The trail led nowhere, and the case went cold, leaving Nancy's devastated fiancé, her family, and her friends to wonder for 52 agonizing years who could have committed such a brutal act. Decades passed. The blood drops were preserved, but the technology to use them for a full identification was nowhere near capable.